Nigeria Info.
Yes, madam. Welcome.
The issue is the second thief will be able to say something if you have any evidence or hints that the person investigating into the thief. And Dr. Femi, you know why the system is not working?
Why?
I do, you do. It's just like marriage. If a boyfriend catches a woman friend with another man, that man she refused to give him so he will say, Kuku give you, if not, go and tell your husband. Maybe I better leave on Johnny. Good morning.
Good morning to you. All right, let me read that down with you from your end. Okay, let's get back to it. Let me just take our time. I may not be able to do this again as the show progresses, but good morning, Dr. Femi. My name is Femi. Today is my wife's 40th birthday. Please, I want to celebrate her for us. Thank you very much, okay? Idowolua Femi writing that in. I'm going to pass on this message to Efizi when it comes in so that it takes it on. But congratulations to Mrs. Idowu Oluwafemi. Happy 40th birthday to you. Enjoy the best of your day. Do shakara in every sense that you can think of it, okay? Happy birthday once again. Enjoy your 40th birthday. Enjoy it all the way. Okay. Comrade Chris Ezioche from Madela says, using a thief to catch a thief connotes using like-minded people to achieve that which is desirable, or using people of the right mental perspective to tackle that which is obligatory. Okay, interesting. All right, well, that's a good one. All right, well, no wahala. So let's leave it at that. I'll be back with the headlines in a short while from now. You know, easy. Oh, thief got teeth.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
And we on Nigeria Info are only informing you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
We're streaming live right now on YouTube and on Facebook, so feel free to join in and drop your comments on those platforms. We'll be able to take them on for today as well. There's an headline that I perceive may make it into the stories, or it may not, depending on how the editors of the papers decide to cover it. But let me say it in advance so that you get to know. The NNPC last night did, it's about 10 hours ago, did release a statement. I was following through with this, a 3-minute video alongside the capture how a private security contractor engaged by the NNPC Limited. The name of the contractor is Tanita Security Services, intercepted a suspicious vessel with a cargo of crude oil on board on the 7th of July 2023. It's believed this cargo had about let me get the number. I saw it yesterday. It was about 800,000 worth of crude oil, or should I say volume of crude oil that was in there, according to this. And they said it was heading to Cameroon. They even provided the longitude and latitude in which it was apprehended offshore in that regard. It's believed that it was traveling from a well jacket offshore in Ondo State. It had no valid documentation. The vessel had been in operation for about 12 years without anybody seeing it in stealth mode. The vessel was last seen in Tinkan Port in July 2011, meaning it was seen that should be about 12 years ago. Last time it was registered or seen, but it has operated in the last 12 years without it being known. Okay, so destroying vessels, talks about destroying the vessels involved in storing crude is of paramount importance. There are talks about it being destroyed. That's the vessel in itself. But I'll come back to the statement and details around it as we go on. But just to let you know, it's believed that a cargo carrying crude on July 7 was detained. It's been in stealth mode for 12 years. There are quite a number of details around this. It's a statement that was released last night by the NNPC through the Chief Corporate Communications Officer, Garbadine Mohammed. There's a video of the vessel as well. I'm just going to retweet it. I think I did retweet it this morning, so you can go and watch it on our Twitter handle for you to get the details around this video and for you to see the vessel yourself as well. All right, at Nigeria Info Abuja, it will be Nigeria Info Abuja. It will be on Twitter if you want to watch that video. I will also ask our colleagues to put it up on Facebook for you to see at Nigeria Info Abuja. The video will be up on our Facebook page shortly, but it's already on our Twitter handle. All right, let's dig into the headlines as we take a look at Daily Trust, The Sun, This Day, The Nation, and of course, Nigerian Tribune as well to just round it all off. Now, starting off with Daily Trust. Be prepared for a presidential rerun, Labour Party tells members. Fresh attack in Plateau, 8-month-old, 7 others killed. Why rice is expensive in a country producing it. 11,000 patients suffering from sickle cell in Delta. That's according to an expert. Boy remanded for sexually assaulting 6-year-old girl. Gunmen kill farmer in Nasarawa State. How our first kidnap attempt failed. Suspects. Elena Keredolu extends medical leave indefinitely. Killings. Defend yourselves. Rep tells constituents. Niger governor fires predecessors' appointees, dissolves commissions and boards. 15 bodies recovered, 78 houses burned in Plateau, according to Macban. Other stories of interest as well. Attack on SDP campaign office, barbaric, undemocratic. Investors gain 951 billion naira as Nigerian exchange trades 1.839 million shares. Uncertainty over Adamu's fate. Ogun residents urge Tinubu to lift ban on fuel supply to border towns. Subsidy. Give Tinubu benefit or doubt. Lawmaker speaks on this. State of the Nation. PDP governors to hold crucial meeting in Abuja. According to the UN, last week was the hottest worldwide. Niger governor, deputy visit IBB Abdusalami to seek counsel. New Customs Act provides punitive sanction against violators. Federal government files fresh charges against Odua. Foreign investments dropped by 1.1 billion naira in the first quarter, according to NBS. PDP governors may hold crucial meeting over state of the nation. Pretty much. I think those are some of the leading stories in Daily Trust. Let's explore stories from The Sun. Kalu Mons condoles with family. Buhari's administration worse in corruption. Kuka speaks about this. Tinubu's absence forces postponement of APC caucus and NEC meetings. Sitting judges should be excluded from election tribunals. Afe Babalola speaks about this. It's unconstitutional for lawmakers to decide their salaries, according to Obasanjo. And then of interest as well, WAEC begins marking of 1.6 million students' answer scripts. Seychelles bans Nigerian passport holders from holiday visits. Oaneze, Oti, Ipiazu, Item, people mourn Iruku. Okay, there's a story about that as well, making its round into the Sun for today. Stop taking Nigerians for granted. Onayeko wants political class. PDP governors to meet to discuss state of the party and nation and others. PDP, G5 seeking appointment, protection from prosecution, says Atiku. Investment, unlocking FDIs with intelligence-led security. Tinubu's tax order, we need absolute reversal, not suspension, says NECA. NNPC intercepts Cameroon-bound vessel with stolen crude. Okay, moving away from the sun, let's explore stories from this day now. From this day, 13.5 billion naira debt. Total for First Bank takes another turn as EcoBank accuses Otudeco of diverting assets. Akeredolu in a state of extreme incapacity, hospitalized, APC chair Adamu declares. Obasanjo National Assembly, huge salary package, neither constitutional nor moral. Other stories of interest, NCDMB, local content participation in oil, gas industry rose by 107% in 5 years. AFDB lists challenges hindering Nigeria's economic growth. And then Africa's Bank, African Union orders hold intra-Africa Trade Fair Business Roadshow. Still keeping up with this day for today, you'd find Tinubu moves to harmonize nations' tax regimes. Politics of Soludo's call for investment relocation to Anambra State. Uneasy calm over EU's verdict on 2023 elections. Frequent retirement as disincentives to military officers' morale. Lessons DSS, EFCC can learn from ICPC's case. All right, well, these are some stories as you find them from this day. Now to the nation for today. 800,000 liters vessel with stolen crude intercepted, destroyed. That's there in the nation. Tinubu targets 30 trillion naira revenue in 3 years. Obasanjo lashes lawmakers for fixing own pay. All eyes on security chiefs. Ensure 50-50 gender balance in your cabinet. Shoyinka tells Tinubu. Other stories. EcoBank writes First Bank over Otudeco. Lagos Abeokuta is expressway to hell. There's a story about that in the nation. Southeast leaders to meet Tinubu over insecurity in the region. Court orders INEC to suspend Adamawa Rex trial. Badagry accident. Sanwo-Olu sympathizes with victims' families. 2023 polls why EU report should be disregarded by U.S. Associates professor. ITF hails Tinubu for assent to Student Loan Act. Babalola wants 7 judges excused from election petition cases. 3-story building collapses in Lagos. Tinubu returns from Guinea-Bissau. Kanu's immediate release will stop unrest in Southeast, says Rita Edoche. Under 21 Nations Volleyball Championship, Nigeria beats Ghana to lift trophy. Excellent, excellent. Stock market eyes 48 hours trading sentiment. Sentiment now. All right, well, these are stories from the nation. I'm going to round off now very quickly by taking on Nigerian Tribune. Nigeria's fourth quarter 2023 capitalization importation drops to 1.13 billion US dollars, says MBS. Tinubu back in Abuja from Guinea-Bissau ECOWAS summit. Federal government warns Nigerians on risk of diphtheria. Muritala Mohammed Airport, thieves breach security, steal million worth lightning components. Alleged fraud, go to court if your money is missing, Fayose tells critics. Other stories, as you have them in Nigerian Tribune, our mandate is to ensure peace reigns in communities, NIRRM Commandant General tells cadets. Report of judicial pronouncement against Olukere's tool fake. Mass retirement. Major General Lariwaju maintains Nigeria's army forces integrity, global competitiveness. Why confer traditional titles on journalists and others? Ikperu honors indigenes over community development. Ex-Kwara governor's aide to get community development award. Kogi government talks tough ahead of election. Above Benin approves installation of Urim Wom village head. Ogun Assembly members inaugurate boreholes in Waterside. All right, well, these are stories you can find there across the papers for today. Do remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
All right, we'd like to read your messages and also take your calls on all our platforms as we have it streaming on Facebook and on YouTube at this time. On Facebook is at Nigeria Info Abuja. A similar expression you'd find on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja as well. All right, let's take your messages and your calls on the lines of course. On WhatsApp is 080-999. That's a 999 now. 30137. And on Twitter at Nigeria Info, it will be Nigeria Info ABJ. The telephone lines also remain 0700-951-0000. Okay, that's 0700-951-0000. You can also use the alternative line on 080-9597-4869. Let's go to the lines and take your calls at this time.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Hello, morning.
Good morning. I'm glad you joined in.
Yeah, my name is KGB.
All right, welcome. Good to connect with you.
Yeah. You see, Obasanjo is always telling the truth, saying it the way it is, the way it's supposed to be. The lawmaker, National Assembly, they don't have any right to fix salary by themselves. Nobody fix salary. Committee, coming chairman of whatever committee and whatever they imagine. That is that. Then, the boss says, carry the most corrupt government in Nigeria, the Buhari government. And that is simple fact. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your viewpoint. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Femi.
Good to connect with you. How are you today, sir?
We bless God. My name is Abila.
Abilak, welcome.
Yes, sir. A man remanded for defiling a 6-year-old girl. Mr. Femi, what is happening in this country? What is happening? I think it's high time for us to get a kind of law that will put in place handcuff area 1 junction. Mr. Femi, it's not done. Look at the way this man has destroyed the life of this young lady. May the Lord Almighty help us.
Amen.
To give us the grace in order to see our teenagers coming up without destroying them.
Amen.
Thank you. That is my take.
Thank you. Well, maybe just change our story, but not destroy it. I want to trust God and trust the system that there'll be some redemptive path down the line for her. But to destroy, to say destroyed of a 6-year-old life, it's very, very tough to take that in. All right. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning once again, Dr. Femi.
Good to connect with you. Welcome. What's your name? All right then.
Yes, you see,
Barristers, are you there? Not too sure what's going on with this line today. It seems to be experiencing his own tough time. Yeah. All right. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Femi.
Yeah. Welcome. How are you today?
You. This is Adeomi Daniel calling.
All right then.
The rep from Plateau said the people of the Mangu should defend themselves. I agree with him 100%. We need to defend ourselves. This thing has been getting out of hand. You remember during Buhari when they are killing people in Benue? 2017, 1st of January, 71 people was killed. We hear from those who support Muhammad Buhari then that all the coffins that they kept on the floor was a false, that there's no any dead body inside. I think they need to come out. And you remember after that, Buhari ordered former IG, Otum, that man from Niger, that he should go to Benue to go and collect all the weapons, all the machete that the villagers are using. After the former governor of Benue or some said the people should fight with stone. I supported them. We need to defend ourselves. This thing is getting out of hand. Look at in Abuja here, people will be moving with cows. By the time you tell them that what they are doing is wrong, the next thing they will tell you that they will kill you and nothing will happen. And police will be telling you it is their culture to move with weapons. Is that one good? I want to support him. The House of Rep also should back them. Anything that they will use to defend themselves is okay. But a group
okay, I don't mean let's leave it at that so that we can give room for others. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's leave it at that. Well, people are terrorizing, no doubt about concerns about that. But I'm even more concerned. I mean, it's been about a week or two now since the NSA was nominated. The security chiefs were also listed. We're still waiting for that, direction, if I would say, with regards to security. I know there may have been internal instructions, but we're also waiting for those instructions or directives, as I would say, to make it into public space. Let's understand what is being said about what we're trying to achieve in terms of security. Let it come out from the federal government. I think it's time people are deserving to know what exactly we want to achieve on that note. Good morning to you. I know they're listening to me. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, my name is Zakaria. I'm calling from Gudu District.
All right, welcome.
Yes. May God bless our great country, Nigeria.
Amen.
And are you with me?
Yes, I am. I'm listening to you.
Yes, I must say to our president is highly welcome. Welcome back to his country. And there's a lot of responsibility. A lot of Nigerians are looking up to him to please make a difference. And I'm urging him for him not to be carried away from all these praise singers that will be singing for him, all is well, all is well, all is well. We know him as a courageous leader. I'm hoping, I'm praying for him to show the courage for the Nigerians to be safe everywhere they are and for the betterment of the country.
All right, thank you.
Baba, you're welcome, sir.
All right, thank you for your viewpoint, okay? Let me read through some of those messages on Facebook and on YouTube. Prisigwe says, following live from Abakaliki in Ebonyi State. Good morning, fellow Nigerians. Peter Matthew says, good morning, FMD. Matthew Madaki also says, good morning. Mazo John Lassisi from Jigo Buhari says, good morning, FMD. Defend yourself, Reptiles constituency. Are they now licensed to carry weapons or how? Gum Daniel says, good morning, FMD. The Labour Party telling its members to prepare for the rerun election is not preemptive. Isn't that not preemptive to the court proceedings? They should go back to their homework for 2027. Uludade Abiodun says, good morning, FMD. I want to appeal to Mr. President to tackle insecurity in Nigeria. And on Labour Party hopeful of a rerun, I hope they will not be disappointed once again. And then reading this time from Facebook, Mohammed Gata says, keep up the good work. Thank you for writing that in. Also, Francis from Enugu State says, good morning, Femi D. The attacks and killings in Plateau, Benue, Southern Kaduna, and other parts of the country is becoming worrisome and unbearable. The federal government should urgently do something about this ugly development in order to curtail the excesses. May God help us. All right. Fresh attacks in Plateau State. Please, where exactly in Plateau State? Optimist Isaiah is asking that. That would have to be in Mangu. Anthony Emenogun also did write it. His question is, good morning, Sir FMD. Oh, I call you Radio Master. That's all he did write in. Stay with us right here on our Joy Info. After the break, we'll continue this very conversation around lots of stories. Remember, I want to share with you what the NNPC discovered and more. I'll be back.
Informative. This is Nigeria Info.